best friend in my worst of drunk nights, in my best of drunk nights, in my worst of sad nights, in the mornings.
Who else do you go to like when you're feeling down and when you're feeling happy?
No, yeah, food is like the universal friend.
You can always count on food.
It's like a best friend that everyone. It's like a given best friend.
Wow, like all lonely people. Just
It's like I'm gonna help you feel comfortable in your relationship and get you really fat, or make you feel really good in your first year of college, or or make you hate me because you think of like you associate something with something about me. Food is just like a good person.
Yeah. And like food's always good for social situations.
Yeah,
right?
everyone's always like, let's go get dinner. Like it's the best.
Yeah, it brings people together.
Yeah, food.
I only have 2 anxieties about food, which I think you know where this is going.
What do you feed kids? Because that's like always your question. It's like, what do you feed them? Every time she comes to my house, like, so they're like, I'm hungry, and she's like, so what do you like feed them? Don't they get food themselves?
Because I know for me, I don't eat like a good adult should eat, and I know I don't always feed my husband like I probably should. So I'm like, what would I feed like little people? And how did you know what to feed them? Like, how did you?
Well, like normal kids, like what they want is pizza, pasta, and chicken nuggets. Like those are the 3 go-tos. So it's like a mac and cheese or like pasta with butter, and then like a chicken cutlet
like
or a
plain,
chicken nugget.
Right?
Yeah, they're very plain. They don't want sauce. They don't want any green stuff, which is parsley. They don't want any green stuff on the top.
Oh my God, neither do I.
Yeah, no, that's like, you're like a giant kid. When you go out, do you also order off the kids menu? Because I feel like you may.
Of course.
Yeah, like it's kind of like trial and error in the beginning. You just have to.
So wait, I do know how to feed a kid. Just feed them what I eat.
No, it's terrible food. Like, okay, my kids I think are maybe the only exception of kids who like choose vegetables over fatty foods. Like,
I've also seen them try shit that I'm very impressed with.
Yeah, I mean, like I made them Persian rice the other day at Tahdig, and like they ate the whole fucking thing, like inhaled it where I didn't have any left, and I was like, I guess I have to go make another one because like they try a lot. Jaden likes anything crunchy. Like she wants all her food well done. So the pancakes, I like crisp up the edges of pancakes. They eat them. French fries, they want well done. This is Tahdig is Persian rice, so it's like very, very crispy. It's like a cake almost. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a very crunchy.
Lie to the kids, like, because I feel like that.
No, I'm literally like, eat your fucking vegetables, and they're like, I'm like, pick a vegetable, which one? They always pick broccoli or string beans, always, and then they eat it so fast, and I'm like, what kids like you know what Skylar eats for lunch at school?
What?
She basically eats antipasto because I send her with rolled salami, rolled turkey, a side of balsamic to dip it in. Olives, keep shit. I swear to God, her teachers think I'm fucking nuts. Olives,
make me lunch.
Yeah.
Olives. See, like that to me is not what a little kid like. I would never think to give a kid an olive.
No, they want like slices of cheese. Like that's literally antipasto at school. Like they're in preschool and that's what they want. And they're like, look at this spread of a Sunday dinner at my kid's lunch table. That's all they want.
Is there anything that they've had that they just don't like, or are they like not that picky?
No, I mean, like, even, like, Skylar likes barbecue pizza. Like, it's very random. Like, my kids like a lot of food, but I feel like you just have to, like, enforce vegetables. Whether you have to coat them in salt, whatever you'd have to do to get them to eat vegetables is so important. Like, my kids wake up and they want grapes and slices of apples and all of that. Like, that's all they want all day. And I'm like, you guys have to eat real food. And sometimes I bribe them with pizza, and I have to, like, shove pizza down their throat just to have, like, sustenance other than vegetables.
Damn. I want to be able to eat like that.
Yeah, my kids are really good with like eating. I have to say, there's not a complaint about that.
I've never woken up and been like, "Give me a grape."
Oh no, all they want. And oh my God, if I get a delivery from
I wake up, I'm like, "Can I get a donut?"
No, they don't. My husband brings home like sweets all the time, and I'm like, Corey, they like plain, like a plain chocolate, plain glaze. Like they don't like all this friggin' fritzy frilly shit all over the top of it. Like they're not like that. I don't know.
What about when you're pregnant? Because I probably should think about that first. So what do you feed a baby in your belly?
Oh, like they eat anything you eat, but like you're not supposed to eat fish because there's a chance of mercury.
Right.
You're really not supposed to eat like not chicken cutlets. You're not supposed to eat cold cuts because the in and out of the refrigerator could cause listeria, and baby is too small to fight off listeria. Like some of us eat like soft serve ice cream. That's listeria in there.
Whoa.
Yeah, no.
You can't have ice cream?
No, you can, but like they don't suggest like soft serve because it builds up in the machine, and like our bodies are strong enough to fight it off, but like the baby's is not.
Right.
That's why. So like there's certain things like they want you to eat. All doctors are going to be different and tell you that, but like my doctor was like, go ahead, have a glass of wine a day. It's fine. Like pick like coffee or wine, and that day you have that, whatever it is.
Do you have any like secret, I don't know, anything you ate?
So you're not allowed to have sushi, right? Okay. So basically I took what do you call it? The pitas, those like flat quesadillas. What you make quesadillas out of? What are they called? Tortillas. Oh my God. Tortillas.
Food
okay.
episode, help us.
Yes. And I slather it with peanut butter.
Okay.
And then jelly. And then I roll it up and then cut it into sushi slices and then use chopsticks because you're not allowed to have sushi. So to feel like everyone has sushi cravings. So like instead of it totally feeds your sushi craving. Or you could use fresh bananas and peanut butter. It's such a good meal. Like it's so quick and easy.
I love that. And it
and
like
you
tricks
feel
your
like
mind.
it's all about mind games when you're pregnant. Like it's mind over matter. So like you're eating it and you using the chopsticks, you feel like you're eating sushi. It's delicious.
I love
it's
that.
unreal.
That's a great trick. I'm gonna might do that for lunch.
Yeah,
actually.
and then I also used to do it with cream cheese and pretzels. I'd crush up pretzels and put it in there, and I'd be like, "Yeah, it's awesome." Like when you want little like quick snacks, like that's what you want. And you're craving sushi. You're craving everything you can eat.
Did you have any weird pregnancy cravings?
Yes, with Skylar, I craved strawberry milkshakes every single day.
Oh my
That's
God.
why I gained 80 pounds
every single day.
Every single day, I wanted them. I fought it a lot, but like that's what I wanted every day. And then with Jaden, I wanted tacos all the time. And Julian, I ate buffalo chicken roll-ups like almost every day.
Fucking random.
It's literally
all three are so
random, but they were so specific, and like it's all I wanted like the entire time. Every time Corey's like, "Do you want to eat something?" I'm like, "Corey, you know I want tacos." Like he's like, "Oh, that's right." I'm like, baby wants tacos. Jaden loves tacos.
I'm
now.
starting to see why you got pregnant 3 times. Like, it's starting to make more sense to me. Like an excusable reason to eat tacos
it's like the
every
most
day.
Random thing. Like who wants those 3 things?
Do you have any, like, when you're not pregnant, like, weird food habits? Like, you know, couples, I don't know. I feel like Dennis could tell you everything about my food eating. Do you know what I mean?
Like ordering?
So, like, he gets really, okay, so he'll sometimes be like, I'm picking up food. Do you want anything? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And then he comes home and I get food envy and I eat all his food.
Yeah.
He gets really mad
then
about
you
that.
smell it.
Yeah.
I'm always like, no, I don't want McDonald's. And then I get fries for the girls. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't I get extra fries? These are so good. My whole car stinks like McDonald's right now. That's what I want.
So he'll do that. Like he'll, you know, of course he's in like incredible shape. So he'll eat all that crap. So I'm like, no, I can't eat it. But then he brings it home and I'll like eat half his fries and he gets pissed at me.
Corey's the opposite. I'll be like, oh my God, you have to try this. And he's like, I don't want to try it. And I'm like, no, you have to try it. And I'll put it on his plate. And like the face he makes, it looks like I just told him like, I'm cheating on you. Like it's so aggressive. He's like, what did you just do? Don't ever put shit on my plate. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I'm trying to share my food. He's like, I don't want your food on my plate. Like he's very,
it's like OCD with like,
I don't know, but no, because he mixes everything and that's weird too. Like it pisses me off. What he hates about me is that when I go to a restaurant, I customize my order. I'll be like, can I have this, but then can you use this cheese instead? And then can you make it extremely well done? And then maybe this bread, like do sourdough instead. And he's like, so then not that order at all. And he's like, you're embarrassing to this waitress right now. And I'm like, shit, I'm sorry.
I'm the same way because I'm a vegetarian. So like I change everything to like not include meat.
Right.
So it ends up, I do the same thing. I end up changing the whole order and Denny gets so embarrassed and so angry.
Funny.
Why do men care? Like the waitress clearly
men
doesn't care.
So like embarrassed of stuff that we do. I don't know, but there's a restaurant in AC that like you go to and it literally says on the menu like eat how I cook it or get the fuck out. Steve Martirano. I'm like, okay.
Is it a really expensive restaurant?
Martirano's, it's okay. It's like average.
I feel like nice restaurants sometimes.
No,
will tell
he's
you
just
that.
he's just like super hardcore Jersey Italian, like doesn't give a fuck, and he's like New York maybe, I don't know, but he's like, do not customize my food.
Then says the other thing that I do is that I can't just like, we go to a restaurant and I want everything. So like I'll order 7 things, right?
Yeah. And just like bite a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's a girl thing though.
I don't know, but he gets so mad. He's like, if you're going to order 10 things off the menu, you better be fucking eating all 10 things. But like, I'll like nibble here. And I'm like, okay, I'm good.
I order appetizers for dinner and Corey's like, that's what you're ordering? And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want. Like, I don't want like a huge meal of one thing. I don't know.
The other thing Dad says I do that he says I fake try stuff. Like Dennis will be like, try this, and I fake eating it, and I'm like, I don't like it.
Skylar does that. I put it in her mouth, and before she tastes it, she spits it right back out. And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
I didn't realize I was like making it that obvious that I wasn't like tasting it.
Apparently everything you do is obvious.
Don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples,
We're the best you've got.
so cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates, and if you like this clip, share it with a friend.